BattleRise just lend me Gozu and Shonen. There are only 3 legendaries at the moment, and these two are not even obtainable because of the library. It's very hard to obtain. It's possible, but it's nearly impossible. Uh, I have 87 over 160, and I've been playing for almost a year. And let's look at the kit of Gozu. Gozu's Atrocious Assault is actually a meh for me. So when you watch the tier list for BattleRise, I just said Gozu is Striker 2.0 because he exactly have the exact passive Striker have. Increased damage dealt by 100% if enemies attack. And by the way, Striker is a common. Striker is a common. But for wait, but for Gozu, they have buffed this spell, which is good. But for me, it locks damage. It locks damage. And for a single target unit, which is not in the meta right now because we have AoE and we have speed meta. That's why Hellfire is so hard to use. I'm going to explain it. So if your enemy is 50 below, it's guaranteed he's gone. But since the game is fast-paced mode, or let's just say whoever first to move is going to win, it's hard to do. We have Gozu at 313. So in this case, I can use Hellfire. But if I max out the speed, if he's going the first to move, I cannot use the Annihilating Blow because if he's first, obviously the enemies still have 100% of HP. That's why Hellfire is not going to work well in this meta. Maybe they will rework it if they saw this video. And next is Infernal Rage. So for Infernal Rage, actually, it's a good passive. And it's only decreasing armor and resistance by 5%. Only 5% and increased damage by 15%. But for me, Gozu is lacking a passive. And actually, it's okay if Atrocious Assault will deal 300% damage or more. Why? Because it's very hard to obtain. If I'm going to obtain Gozu and he's not that good, I'm going to say something to the devs if they can rework Gozu. And they want to feel that way. And since AoE meta, I'm going to show it in Dungeon Run. By the way, I cannot use Gozu in 100% because of the Red Bull artifacts. As you can see here, we have Red Bull. And Red Bull is a strength artifacts, damage artifacts. So I'm having a hard time to build him. I don't have unique artifacts and I don't spend any cents in playing the game. I just sharing free to play build and sharing tips for the people who doesn't want to spend for the game. But if you wanted to spend, go on. I'm not stopping you from doing it. But because of that, I cannot go for full speed. So you're going to see how the AoE going to dominate this dungeon run. I'm going to play at least 2. See, Fencer is the best CPS in the game at the moment. AoE, I mean, it doesn't make sense for me to go into a single target unit if I can deal a lot of damage in just one shot in all enemies. He's gone. And he's gone.
Actually, I can one-hit anyone with Fencer.
And this is the end after your skill from Mega. Let's try it in another dungeon run. I don't want to use it in PvP because it will ruin the game. Because Valor just land me this. It will be gone after 2 moves. Oh, Skeleton survives. But anyway. See? Oh, but he's doing good at the damage. He almost like one hit unit. That's why I'm saying that he's the best single target unit. But for me, for him to enter the meta, he needs a hard rework. A lot of rework to do. And that's all. That's all you needed to know about Gozu, if he's worth it or not. For me, if you are focusing on single target unit, Gozu is your way to go. Gozu is 100% single target best unit. No doubts. And that's all. I hope you learned something today. Bye.